Hello, beautiful beings. I'm Mama Belle from Mama Belle's Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, I'll be doing a mind, body, soul reading for Taurus. The messages in this reading are for any part of your chart in this sign, with special emphasis on sun, moon, and rising. Before we get started, I wanted to say that this is a general reading and not meant as advice of any professional sort, including but not limited to medical or legal advice. Most importantly, I would like to say thank you for clicking here. If any of this reading resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now on to the reading. Hello, Taurus. I hope you're doing well. Let's shuffle the cards and move the boxes out of the way. We're going to be using the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. She does quite a few lovely decks, and I really enjoy her work. Especially this one in particular is just so quirky. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because these are still kind of newer. Every time I shuffle these, they kind of are a little tough. I also have small hands, so that definitely doesn't help. Come on. All right. So, move the box out of the way. And then after we're done with the Tarot of Curious Creatures, after we get what we need for your reading, we're also going to do a card from the Sacred Creators Oracle, which is also by Chris Ann. So this is for your mind. Whoa, jumpy cards today. Jumpy cards. Oh, we'll say that body. All right, your soul gets 2. Do it like that. And then the overall message for the reading. Overall message for the reading. 3 cards. All right. I don't know how this is going to work. I've never tried to put 3 up here before. I guess that kind of works, right? I know they're kind of far, but I'll bring them closer for you. All right. So, mind, you've got the King of Pentacles. So, as far as the mind goes and the King of Pentacles, what I feel right here is that you've kind of reached a sense of accomplishment, that you feel like you have the power to do what you want with your mind. You know that there aren't as many limitations as you maybe thought before when you were still learning. That you have the tools, all the pentacles to make things right. You're really flourishing. You're in your power, especially because pentacles tend to be a lot of the earthly sort of beings and types of things. With you being a Taurus and being an earth sign, this feels very harmonious. So this could be a time where you really feel good in your mind. For the body, we have the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles, again, is another pentacle card, so very earthly, very in line with who you are because you're an earth being and an earth sign. What I'm getting here is that with this 7 of Pentacles, you've been working really hard and you're just waiting for the harvest of what feels right with your body. For example, you may be trying to lose weight or working out and trying to get stronger, or even just something as simple as you've been eating better. And so maybe you're waiting for better results from maybe tests with the doctor. I don't know. Again, this isn't medical advice. this is what I'm feeling from the card, is that you've really been putting in work and you're waiting to see what comes to fruition. So you're waiting for all those pentacles to come up and boop, 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 bloom. Such a good card to get for that. For the soul, you have the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands. We'll start with the Ten of Swords. With the Ten of Swords, this can be a really dramatic feeling card. So what I'm getting here is that maybe your soul feels very done and almost like there was a harsh defeat. But you're at the end of whatever cycle that is. That you've completed the heartbreak. And because this is swords, this is of the mind. So maybe your mind is felt defeated, but you're at the end of that. That's a good thing. It looks scary, but that's a good thing. You also got the Ace of Wands. The aces are all about new beginnings, and wands are about passion and fire, things that really light your soul on fire. So what I'm getting here is that you've ended something, so something new can begin. Your soul is ready to take this new path and learn and be passionate and enjoy things again. So the overall messages, we got 3. We have the Moon. We have the Page of Cups. And we also got the 7 of Swords. So let's start with the Moon. So the overall message is maybe that you're feeling a little bit, sorry, still a bit tired. You're feeling a little bit like you're still in the dark. But notice in this depiction, you have a wolf howling at the moon. There's also a dog howling at the moon, which is like any normal deck. But specifically, the main character of this card is the wolf, which tells me that naturally things are going okay. That maybe it does look scary, but this is your natural state of being. Not that things are scary and that's normal, but that it's okay because you're in your element. Next, we have the Page of Cups. This is all about love, messages of love, learning about love. And what I find most important when it comes to the Page of Cups is learning to love yourself a little bit more. Taking the next step, and maybe that message of love isn't from a lover so much as yourself, reminding yourself that you are worthy of love and that you're going to learn more about loving yourself properly, whether that's hydrating yourself more, nourishing yourself, whatever it is. There's no judgment. You're on your own path. Whatever that looks like for you is beautiful, but you're learning to do it better. The pages are all about learning and being childlike and students. And the Page of Cups are about emotions and love, creativity. So maybe you're learning to be creative with the love for yourself. And finally, we have the 7 of Swords. So maybe you're learning new ways to do things. The 7 of Swords is about stealing the swords from the other army so that way they can't fight, because you don't want to fight. You want to do things a little more peacefully. So you got to get creative and take their swords instead of go to battle. So what this tells me here is that you're learning creative ways that maybe don't work for most people or most armies, but it's about what works for you and going different ways around what tradition is. This is more unconventional. This is a very unconventional card. So keep learning about loving yourself. And even though it's scary, don't forget that you're in your element. And even if you don't think about, the moon and the wolf right there, you've got 2 cards all about being an earthly being, an earth element, and you are an earth element, Taurus. So the bottom of the deck for me is general advice for getting through the next phase of your life, the next season, and you've got the Justice card. So what I'm feeling is that balance is going to be really crucial to whatever you're doing. For example, if it's like with your body, with those pentacles, and maybe you've been working out a lot, don't forget to give your body rest, because that's going to help you heal. If it's in the mind, don't forget to do the things that will nourish it and give it play as well. You need work and play, rest and movement. That's what I'm feeling here with this Justice card, is everything needs to be in balance, or it's going to, tilt one more to the one side and one more to the other. You don't want all work and no play, and you don't want all play and no work. There has to be that balance. So now we're going to go ahead and get a message from the Sacred Creators Oracle. And I'm going to read straight out of the book for this. And that was really fast. So the message you got, the card you got, was card number 12. Find your sacred flow. All right. Find your sacred flow. So there's going to be an essential meaning, which is as if you got it in the upright, and a self-care message, which is if it was reversed. That being said, I read both because I feel intuitively, whenever I've always read, for anyone, myself included, that both messages typically hold something important for us, and we need to hear the whole thing. Sometimes it means that the self-care message, the in reverse one, is the things to avoid or the things to look out for. And the upright or essential message is more about how to tackle those head on, how to be proactive about whatever the situation is, and how to move forward through the month. So find your sacred flow. Essential meanings: finding your flow state, your unique rhythm, bringing your spirituality into the solution, in flow with the universe, pausing, surrendering control, taking time to understand other perspectives and your own. Self-care message: a habit of copying someone else's steps, overscheduling your time, being a martyr, putting others' needs in front of your own, a need for self-care and a sacred pause. Your sacred flow. Each one of those words is powerful medicine for your creator spirit. Tune into your own rhythm and actively schedule your own unique sacred flow into your life every day. This may mean stopping to nap, exercise, or meditate during the day if that's what makes your heart sing. How perfect. How perfect for that to come up. Okay, back to the message. It may mean scheduling something sacred into your planner, something epic even. What makes you feel alive and in flow with the world? Are you leaving time for that thing? If something is encroaching on your flow time, you may need to set clear boundaries and prioritize this sacred break. Be sure you aren't giving up your personal space so that someone else can benefit. Don't be a martyr. This space is desperately needed for you to find your center. If you are feeling pressure to make an important decision right now is not the time to give an answer you aren't completely sure of. Go with the flow of not knowing. Sleep on it. Surrender to not having all the answers and know that everything will be revealed when you give yourself the gift of space, gift yourself the space of distance, stillness, and perspective. When you have lost yourself in doing instead of thinking, what activity has made you get into that flowing state of Zen and just being? How do you get into that sacred zone, that place where time stands still and everything else fades away? If you were to flip your opinion on its head, what perspective would you be gifted? What a beautiful message from the Sacred Creators Oracle, especially one that really feels in line with your reading. I love when that happens. It's probably one of my favorite things. I really hope that this message resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, as well as share it with those you feel it may also resonate with. Remember to hydrate, nourish, and take care of yourself to the best of your ability, which I do feel you're already doing. You're already putting in that work. Just continue to do that. I look forward to doing your next reading, Taurus. With love, I'm Mama Bell.